Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, G's Louise. Damn, y'all, I got this new thing and it looks like it's gonna be moving while I drive. But man, I gotta get on here and holler at y'all about some things because I'm telling you, I just wanna know why. Why do we have to front? Like, what? Listen, right before you about to front, just ask yourself, why am I about to do that shit? Like, why you can't just keep it G? You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about us, women and men. Like, it's like, if you like somebody, right? Why do you act like you don't like them? And if you don't like them, why do you act like you do like them? Or whatever, however. Because I don't understand this shit. Like, it's so much going on. And then I just want to I'm going to touch on polygamy too. Because that subject keeps coming up in my world. It keeps coming up on social media. It keeps coming up in conversations and people asking me stuff about polygamy, and then I'm like overhearing other people talk about, and it's just like, man, what is it about this subject? Because it's like the word polygamy, or men having multiple women, multiple wives, it's so like it's like the word vegan. It's distorted. Like, just because something is vegan don't mean it's healthy. You know what I'm saying? Just because you want to fuck different women and have different kids and families scattered all over the place don't mean that's polygamy. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, this goes back in the ancient times. This is what men be saying to me. This goes way back when this, that, and the third, and it's been like this, and men, you know, they're saying that men are, you know, there's many sources that says, and people, especially men, that say that, you know, they're not meant to be with one woman, one person, or whatever, right? So it's like, it seems that way. I mean, it seems to be true. You know what I'm saying? Who am I to say that it is or it isn't? I don't know. All I'm saying is, we know that men liked to explore different women. You know what I'm saying? And women, on the other hand, we don't really necessarily have to do that shit. Like, we're cool with dealing with one person. Now, there are women that do, you know, like multiple men in their lives. However, for the most part, it's in our nature, you know what I'm saying, for us to be with a man and just be with him. You know what I'm saying? And give him all of our personalities, all of our, you know, whatever sides it is to us, we're supposed to give all of that to him. You know what I'm saying? That's how I would want to do it. I'm cool on that. I don't want no parties, no orgies, no, you know what I'm saying? I remember I was out on a date with this guy, and we was out, and the girl was talking. She was asking him something about a shirt, I don't know. Then her friend walks up, and she looks at us, and then she's like, oh, y'all joining the party? And I'm like, what party? You know what I'm saying? I'm not joining no damn party. Like, what is she talking about? And I was like, no, I'm not. I don't join no damn parties. Like, I'm cool. And she just looked at me like, you know. And I don't know what's going on. Like, all these people is just so open and sexual and just doing all this shit. And I'm not opposed to none of that shit. If that's what you like, and you got sex addictions and you got shit going on, you know, where you got to do all this shit, that's fine. That's your life, you know what I'm saying? But, and then men are always saying things like, well, you know, they gonna cheat anyway. You might as well, you know, as long as you don't know. And to be honest, I would much rather just, you know, it never touched my life. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's a respect thing, especially to the woman that's your chick. You know what I'm saying? But everybody is entitled to live their life the way they want to live it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't tell you how you should live, right? But the thing is, I'm on certain types of shit, and if you're not on that type of shit too, we don't need to talk. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, everybody's fronting, so you can't even decipher if this person is really on your page or not. It's ridiculous. I go off of action, me personally, because I am dating. Well, I'm not dating, but I will date. I'm open to dating if I feel like I want to do that shit. But it's like the men, they're coming with all this stupid ass game and shit, and the women too. You know what I'm saying? Trying to play games, and I mean, I can usually peep it. You know what I'm saying? Because I go off the energies and I go off of how you talking and shit. And if I feel like it's just off gate, already some friction, like, you know, that shit gonna be where it's at. I'm not finna do no tug of war shit. I got shit to do. So, but I just want to know why. You know, I want to know, why do we front? Why? Like, what's the point? Shit is so damn misleading. Like, if you say I like you, I wanted to holler at you or something, right? Or whatever. If you're saying that to me, I'm gonna think that you're interested in me, right? But then if you turn around and be like, nah, I was just playing, it's just like, what? Like, I'm confused. You either do or you don't. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that happened to me personally, but this is the type of shit that people be going through. Or they'll be like, oh yeah, let's link up, and then don't link up. It's like communication is like so this like messed up. Everybody stuck in their own ways and living their own type of life. So when you're trying to bring a new person into your life, or try to share your space or your time or your energy with somebody else, it's like, man, the biggest key here is transparency. Like, it's already enough shit that we gotta, you know, go back and forth through and see if, like, okay, this nigga this nigga that. But if you see that this person is not on your page, you need to get the hell out of Dodge. You don't need to be sitting there trying to make some shit what it ain't. If that ain't it, that ain't it. You know what I'm saying? Don't listen to the words so much, because niggas just be talking. And it's a lot of chicks out here that's still playing, a lot of them, and they just be talking. They say whatever that nigga want to hear, they gonna say that shit. And I got a couple of homeboys, like, man, they be like, I just want a good woman, Jewel. You know what I'm saying? I just want a good woman. And it's like, no, you don't, because number one, you're not even trying to be what you're requiring. That's number one. Number one, you have to be willing to give all that shit that you say you want to somebody else. Like, you have to be able to do that shit too. You can't just be wanting that shit. Then, nah, that's not how that shit works. That's not how it works. And I feel like, getting back to the polygamy thing, like, you're supposed to, if you're gonna go by that and do that shit and really, really do it, there are certain things that go into that, which is you taking care of the families, you taking care of the women, all of the women that you're dealing with. You are on deck with these children. Like, first of all, y'all be struggling to deal with one woman. Y'all can't even get that shit airtight. How the fuck are you gonna have 3 or 4? I'm just trying to see how you gonna make it work. Show me. I see a lot of men saying that they want that shit and they want to do this shit. I want to see how you gonna do it. I want to see that shit, because I haven't seen it, and I'm sure it's happening. I just haven't seen it. We have such a communication barrier as it is. So you want 3 and 4 of the same shit that you already got, or shit that you don't, that gets on your nerves. You know what I'm saying? Like, men act like we get on y'all. Y'all act like we get on y'all nerves so bad because the way we are. You know, it's our nature. We're emotional beings. Even if you meet a woman that is rough around the edges, such as I, or she seems, you know, she's on her queen shit. My thing is, I still am emotional. Like, I still got emotions I need emotional support. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need you to be emotionally available. I need you to say how you really, really feeling. If you miss me, don't just say you miss me. Act like you miss me. Tell me you coming to get me. Tell me take charge. If you can't even do that with one woman, how the fuck are you gonna do that shit with 3 and 4? I'm just trying to figure it out. The other thing is, men out here having sex with multiple women, especially right around this time. I mean, it's a bunch of shit going on. But like, you out here having sex with old girl, with Keisha. Then you get her pregnant, right? You get Keisha pregnant. Then you like, damn. So then you got your ex-baby mama that you go back up and slide up on her shit sometime. Go over there, you fuck her too. Get her pregnant. Okay, now this is polygamy. This is that ghetto polygamy shit. Now you going around, you got all these families and shit, because this is what men are supposed to do, reproduce, create, right? So y'all going around dropping out babies everywhere. Now my thing is, when you do that shit, why the fuck do you think you could just not take care of these motherfuckers? Why do you think that you could just keep on and just go on to the next bitch house where you ain't already fucked up everything? You know what I'm saying? You done went over here, fucked up her life. She let you, but still, I'm just saying, she allowed it. I'll give you that. We need to stop allowing this shit and then complaining about that shit later. And that goes for men and women. If you ain't happy with a situation or how you getting treated, you got to motherfucking kick rocks. You cannot sit there and complain and be mad when you stand right there dealing with that shit. I mean, that's just what it is. Get the fuck out the situation, then then you can complain. But with these men, and I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? You going from house to house and you just fucking with chicks and getting in their head, all for some ass. Now this is all because you want to fuck whenever you want to fuck, and you want to have access to her crib, keys and shit. Then you out in the street like, yeah, I got like 3 houses. No, the fuck you don't. You got 3 bitches and you got a lot of stress and you barely making it. Okay, like, say that shit. Be real with you. Now you ain't got to tell me. You ain't got to tell your sister. You ain't got to tell your friend. You just need to get in the mirror and tell your motherfucking ass off. Like, tell you off. Tell you bullshit. You creating bills for yourself when you ain't even. Half of these men out here, man, I want to build y'all up so much because we need y'all, and y'all think we don't, man. We need masculine energy. We don't need little man, boy, childs that's gonna fucking trash our ass. We don't need that. We don't need you to treat us like we ain't shit. We are beautiful women full of potential that can really, really, really help you make like some shit happen and create something in this lifetime. You know what I'm saying? Like, why not? You here right now. Let's just do this shit. Let's have fun with each other. Let's enjoy each other. Let's not try to control everything. Like, why are you having babies with bitches and you can't even take care of them? And it's like, oh, it's in our nature. No, that shit ain't in y'all nature. I mean, it's in y'all nature to have multiple and want to have sex and shit like that with different women, yes. And since the end of time, back in the day, there's always been a thing where men had families across town. You had cousins and brothers that popped up from different women that people like, well, who's that? Oh, that's your cousin. I get that this has been going on, but it's still like a respect thing, man. And this shit done got so out of hand now that it bothers me. You know what I'm saying? This shit done got completely out of hand, like completely. It's like the disrespect is at an all-time high, man. We want to be able to value our men. And I'm telling you, man, if y'all lift us up and y'all keep it real with us, and my brother told me the reason why y'all don't keep it real, the men, is because you feel like y'all damned if you do and damned if you don't. You saying like, damn, if I tell her the truth, she not gonna fuck with me. You can't just sit there and tell me like, yeah, I just want to fuck, and I want to fuck. I want you to be my wife type shit, and I want you to be my main chick, right? And then I want like I want to be able to kind of step out here and there and do this. And, you know, if I get a baby, then I want you to accept the baby. Like, I know that you can't just say shit like that, but it's like, man, we got to figure out what's really good, because even when you look at all the songs, right? All the songs is like, the girl is like, it's just like he trying to get back, he's sorry, you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to make it work, but he fuck up again. And then it's like all the girl songs like, why you do me like that? And you know, and it's like, man, at the end of the day, we're put here to fuck with each other, men and women. We have attraction to each other. We gotta figure this shit out though, where we not trashing the women and tearing them down, and then the women is so fucking trash that they trashing the good niggas and tearing them down. Like, it's all coming back to bringing it to yourself. Like, man, I gotta check myself, and I first need to sit back and say, what is it the fuck that I want? You know what I'm saying? I always tell my kids, y'all are young right now, y'all don't even know what y'all want. It's a lot of grown people that still don't know what they want, and the confusion can bring chaos to somebody else's life. So if you want to, this is how simple it is. If you want to see Susie today, and you want to fuck with Susie today, and you enjoy her fucking company, then you want to see her ass tomorrow too. You know what I'm saying? Let it just be that. You know, like, you're enjoying each other's company. And as that progresses and it blooms, it might turn into something so dope or not. But either way, it don't need to be all this control and this pressure and trying to figure out, you know, this and that and the third. People, like-minded people come together. You know, birds of a feather flock together. So if you're attracting some shit that you don't like, you got to check you. You the fucking problem. I mean, to be honest, like, you're allowing certain shit. So, and then once you can bring that to yourself, then you could be like, all right, now I got to start making moves. I got to move this person out the way because this person, you know, you'll be able to see things clearer. But, you know, if you just want to play around and have fun, go fuck with them people that's doing that shit. You know, go fuck with the people that's fucking around and playing and shit. You know, that there's people doing that right now. And that's just where they at right now. And it's okay. But it's not okay to pretend in front like you're ready for some shit that you're not even fucking ready for. Because to be perfectly honest, there's a lot of things that we ask for as human beings that we ain't ready for. And when that shit comes your way, you be looking crazy as hell. And that goes for good or bad. Sometimes you be like, damn, like, was I really ready for this shit? And if you're asking these questions, that means, you know, you got to take some time to reflect. But again, if you in the season where you just want to play and have fun and shit, and just really you don't have any real goals, you just kind of fucking around right now, just kind of figuring your way and having sex with it, just try to stay, you know, flocked up with those people that's doing that too. Because either way, that's gonna be a bunch of toxicity. But it's to each his own. You know what I'm saying? But just over here playing with people's fucking lives and their emotions and shit, like, it's really fucked up. You know what I'm saying? It's really fucked up. Don't do that shit. You know, I when I was younger, I ain't even gonna lie, it was plenty of time I just say some shit, say what you want to hear. I was young, very young, when I was doing that stupid ass shit. And when I started realizing, man, that shit is kind of fucked up, and I really stopped. And I would just tell a nigga straight up, like, I ain't looking for, I don't want that. Or I'll just tell you, like, whatever you do for me, you do because you want to do it. Don't be trying to make me feel like I'm responsible and I gotta be with you just because, you know, if that's, you know, that's where I was at though, in that mindset. But when I did it though, I didn't like how it made me feel. I felt bad, no lie. I felt bad that I was doing that shit. So I'm saying all this to say, polygamy, I know I'm all over the place with this conversation, I mean with this message, but why do you got a front? I really want somebody to tell me, what is it? Like, man, that shit is fucking stupid as hell. Like niggas be like, oh, I just bought. I hate when a nigga talk about what he be doing. Because let me tell you something. Bosses, it speaks for itself. You don't have to talk about nothing that you're doing just to impress somebody. Like, you don't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? Just be real about your shit. That's all. You don't have to disclose everything. You don't have to do a lot of shit. But you don't have to be fake. You don't have to sit there and just say a bunch of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And then you can't hold that shit up. You can't sustain it. It's very misleading. And that goes for men and women. You know what I'm saying? Oh, like women be like, oh, I could treat you better. I could do this. And they try to take you from your man. I mean, your wife or whatever, your queen. And then you get over there and be like, God damn, bitch, you lied. Yeah. They be doing that. You know what I'm saying? Because they think they know. People, you gotta be friends. You gotta be friends. You gotta really, really, really take your time and see where a motherfucker head is at. You can't just jump in and just be having your emotions all tied up into people, because people are living their lives. They're gonna let you down. They're living their lives for them. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna live their life for you. And if you do meet people that want to pour into you, man, those are the people that you need to hold close to you. You feel me? Don't have people running up to you with no empty ass cup like, oh, can you no, I can't. Do you know how hard it was for me to get where I'm at when my cup is full? You need to go over there and do that shit too. Don't be coming over here with your empty ass cup talking about, can I just put some in yours? No, I cannot. And now what I can do is I can set the table up. But I can't make you eat. Nope. I set the table. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing that. And I feel like, we just need to have, better judgment. We need to check our fucking selves and really reflect of like, okay, why am I fucking with it? Why am I talking to these people? Or why am I, you know what, I'm gonna fall back on this. Because it really starts with you. You can make the decision on whether or not, if a nigga, like, you can feel it. But the front and shit that I was telling you about, like, that's the part where it's like, come on, like, why are y'all doing that? Because if I'm being transparent, but the energy really will let you know, and the action of the person, if you pay attention. But you gotta fucking pay attention, man. You gotta really look. And like, don't be over there just getting all tied up in the feeling or the attraction or the words, because that shit is gonna throw you all the way off track every time. Like, I want to know why people are fronting like this the way they do. It's unbelievable. Okay. And communication is a huge key between men and women, and I think that we have some kind of you would almost think it's a language barrier, because I got a lot of male friends and they be like, man, we can't approach y'all because y'all always saying something like, oh, I wish a nigga would come up to me. But we don't mean like the good dudes. Like, we don't want no clowns walking up to us in their clown suit with their little nose on, trying to be all loud and flamboyant, talking about what the fuck they doing and shit. A queen and her queen energy, poise, we're really not trying to. We're just gonna be like, kind of just listening. But a boss, it's always, and that goes for both male and female. You don't have to talk about it. It speaks for itself. And those things don't really matter anyway, but whomever is not there yet, that's fine. But those things don't matter anyway. The connection for me, the chemistry for me. So if we could stop fronting long enough, we could get to the real shit and help build see where we can build each other up and shit like that, because there's always somebody that comes into your life for a reason, some kind of way, whether it be good or bad, whether it be for them to teach you a lesson or not, but either way, it's something that you're supposed to, it's a takeaway. And my dad used to say people are like ships passing through the night, right? It's up to you if you letting this temporary motherfucker stay too long. Like, if you gotta let that go. If it's not doing anything for you, serving you, making you better, helping you grow, you staying still. You're really actually going backwards, to be honest, because you can't. I mean, time goes on, so you're going back. Like, you're not moving. If you're not moving forward, you're moving backwards. And I mean, we just got to do better with ourselves and love ourselves and be like, bring everything back to you. And ask yourself, really, do I feel good around this person? Do I really want to deal with them? Do I know that, you know, a lot of men just want to fuck. Just know that. That's not all of them, because there are good guys that want a wife. But just because they want a wife don't mean that you're the wife. Don't mean that, you know, like, all these things are going to determine, are you paying attention? All this shit goes back to you. You know what I'm saying? Are you looking at all the signs and seeing like, okay, this is this and this is that? That way you can avoid all these disasters, man. It's so much shit that be going down, like, between people, men and women, and it's like, damn, that could have been avoided if, you know. And after you reflect on it, you be like, damn, why the fuck? You when you could have did that first. Just reflect first, you know, and then you avoid all this shit, man. Just, I tell you, it is so draining dealing with fake ass people. And when you a real person, authentic person, and you are living in a plastic world, it could be challenging if you don't really put that work in on yourself. That's why I keep saying, bring it back to you, because there's a lot of shit that could be avoided, and you could kind of just go with the flow then. You know what I'm saying? Things will be so much easier if you just be real with yourself. What the hell is all this? But yeah, so I just want to get on here and share that message. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel and become a part of Queen of Second Chances family. And we appreciate all of, everybody must be waking up. We appreciate all of the donations, because it helps, you know, to keep everything going. I have t-shirts coming. I'm going to place the link in the description box. I don't know. This shit has just been bothering me, because it's like, man, it's so much shit between men and women, man. We gotta talk. It's the communication, though. Nobody wants to have those hard conversations, man. I'd rather get that shit out the way. I'm gonna pull your car, though. I'm the one that's gonna pull your car, and I'm gonna tell you what, that's what had them niggas running, boy. They be running for me like I ain't shit. They be like, oh no, oh no, oh no. But I feel like when they run, it wasn't for me anyway, because they can't take it. You can't take the heat. I'm coming with it. I'm not gonna like putting a whole bunch of pressure on you, but I'm gonna make you remember. Like, if you telling me one thing and you do, I'm like, but I thought you said like you. I'm like, damn, I don't. Yeah, you either gonna like it or you gonna love it. So yeah, but please energetically donate to my channel by clicking the thumbs up. And until next time, family, I want you to engage in peace, health, wealth, and somehow you can get the time to enjoy it all. Just free yourself. Free yourself. Oh, and real quick, funny, I was in the grocery store yesterday, and this young boy, he said, man, he was bagging up my stuff, and he just out of nowhere said, It's nothing more freeing than putting in your 2-week notice to a job that does not appreciate or value you. He said, I am leaving and I'm going to start my own stuff. He said, I feel so free. And he was young. And I'm like, man, that shit is what's up. And you can even still work for another job just as long as you feel good doing it. You know what I'm saying? But free yourself, because you want to have the time to enjoy your peace, your health, and your wealth. You know what I'm saying? You want to have that time, because ain't no need in having wealth and all that shit and you ain't got no peace. And you ain't got no time to enjoy it. You got a big ass house you pay for. You can't even be at home because you fucking work your ass off and shit. I know people say hard work pays off. I believe in not busting your ass. Okay, I believe we're supposed to, find our flow. All that about to die and shit, falling out because you tired, but hell no, I ain't doing this shit. I don't work my ass off so long that I feel like I don't work so hard to last me the rest of my entire life. That's how I feel. But God will let me know. I know what. When you connect with the God in you, when you find God, you find yourself. And that's period. So, anyway, click the like button. Please share this video with somebody that may need to hear it.